It looks like Red Bull are going to make the acquisition of Newcastle Falcons. That's quite big news, especially if you're a Newcastle Falcons fan, which I am not, because Red Bull have a proven track record of fantastic business, if we're honest. They've also made the acquisition of Paris FC, which I think is also, again, a great business. And what they do is they make these kind of smaller clubs into, not giants. They're not going to be Bordeaux, they're not going to be Leinster, but what they will be is a staple mark in especially English rugby. And I think this is really good if you're a Premiership fan, because England wants to take the step with the Premiership to make it more of a commercialised league, somewhat like the Premier League, and make it less of a farmers' league, which is kind of what it's been for the past decade or so. And this is a fantastic step to that. Obviously, we've seen the takeover of Twickenham to Allianz. We've seen them restructuring and probably trying to make it into a 12-team league. And this is all fantastic news. We've seen them bring player names to shirts. And it's all brilliant. A club like Newcastle Falcons, which is bottom of the pile of the Premiership, in real trouble next year, really, because you've got clubs like Ealing and Worcester that can start to come up. Now, whilst I think they'll just be promoted and there won't be relegation because they want to make it a 12-team league, they are facing jeopardy, I suppose, because a team like Worcester Warriors could beat Newcastle Falcons. A team like Ealing Trailfinders could beat Newcastle Falcons. The acquisition and the way they'll now start to be run with the years to come is really exciting. The football team have had the acquisition by the Saudi people, and now the rugby team by Red Bull. It will mean they'll no longer be called the Falcons. They'll now be called Newcastle Red Bulls. I think that's a really good name. So is Newcastle Falcons. I'm intrigued to see the new kit designs along with the new badge. But I actually think this is really exciting for rugby, especially in England, and really exciting for Newcastle. Let me know your thoughts on all that.